Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is CherryBoy and welcome back to Dimension of Monster Girls. Now my voice might sound a little bit different, that's because I have a sore throat, but that's not going to stop me from playing this game for you guys. Alright, let's get right into it. I brush my teeth, take a quick shower and get dressed. It's a lucky thing for me that there were already basic supplies in this house. Oh, wait. Here we go. This must be how things are in this dimension. People that get teleported here near a place with all basic necessities, since they come here with practically nothing. Did you have a good shower, dear? Yeah, it was good. I'm glad there's hot water here, because I hate taking cold showers. Reina looks at me strangely and licks her lips. Her eyes scan me intently, and she has a strange expression on her face. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I'm just imagining what it was like for those lucky water droplets to run over every inch of your body. They caressed even your most intimate parts. Oh. She's so perverted. It's making my heart beat quickly. I'm not used to dealing with women like her. Let's eat breakfast. It looks really good. She made an omelet and pancakes for both of us. The smell is driving me crazy. Now I'm hungry. Why, thank you. Take a bite. I'm sure you'll see that it's not only looks good, but it tastes good too. I take a piece of the omelet and combine it with a piece of the pancake. As soon as it touches my tongue, I'm overwhelmed by the magnificent flavor. I have never tasted something so good in my life. I like that look on your face. I take it that you like it. This is delicious. It's the best thing that I've ever tasted, Reina. Saying that you can cook quite well was an understatement. If this is what you can cook for breakfast, then I can't wait to see what you can make for lunch and dinner. I'd be more than happy to cook for you each... I'd be more than happy to cook for you for each meal today. Choose me and I'll cook for you all the time. I'll bring your taste buds more pleasure than you could ever imagine. That sounds dirty, but I don't care. This is so good. What type of syrup is this on the pancakes? I don't think I've ever had something like it. That, sweetie, is squid ink. I stopped chewing and pale when I realized where the squid ink came from. Squid ink? You put ink in this? Why are you yelling? Didn't you say you liked it? Before I knew what it was! Where does your ink come from? Did you pee or poop it out? No. That's why you were mortified. I have a large ink sac near my stomach that is connected to my throat. I can expel the ink from my mouth whenever I want. That's still pretty gross. The ink would touch the bacteria in your mouth and throat. I made sure to rinse my mouth and drank 3 cups of water to clean my throat. You don't need to worry, Morgan. The fact that I'm eating something that came from inside her body really disturbs me. But it tastes so good. Alright. Warn me the next time you do something like this, okay? I will. You might find that you're more energetic after your meal. A Kraken's ink is very special. It gives a quick boost of energy that lasts for a couple of hours, and it has no side effects. Human coffee is nothing compared to my ink. I do feel like I'm a bit more awake, and that was only after 1 bite. Wow! I get back to eating the breakfast Reina prepared for me, and she starts eating hers as well. That was great. Thank you for the meal. It was my pleasure. How do you feel after consuming all that squid ink? Wide awake. I feel like I could run a marathon. Isn't my ink amazing? I feel a little bit depressed when you ran away from me at the shore and thought that I only had my large chest going for me. Now I remember that I have other great qualities that will have you head over heels for me. Be prepared, my sweetie. I'll win you over and make you never want to part from me ever again. She's got that crazy look in her eyes again. Doesn't she realize how creepy some of the things she says are? So, where are we going? There's a place deep in the forest that nobody else goes to. We can be all by ourselves there and not have to worry about anything else. Again, doesn't she realize how creepy that sounds? If she wasn't a monster, I think she'd lure me into the forest to chop me up into little pieces. A part of me is worried that she's not mentally stable, and that could be a possibility. Okay, but you better not try to do anything weird to me. You know I'm not allowed to. She brings her lips next to my ears and whispers to me, at least not all the way. My skin tingles after hearing that. Out of the 3 monster girls, she wants me the most, easily. Feeling wanted does feel good. Could I handle how possessive she is? She sounds like she's never given me space to myself, just like Beatrice said. Well, let's see how she is today. Reina and I... sorry. Reina and I see Xander as we leave my house. Hey Xander, what's up? Oh, Xander.
Hello, Morgan. Off on your date with Reina, I see.
Yep, Morgan and I are going to spend a long, wonderful day together. Hopefully the first of many. She wants to take me deep into the forest. I don't have any reason to be concerned, do I? What? You don't trust me? I don't know you very well. Beatrice took me to a populated town, but we're going where nobody could find me if we were to break the rules. Nobody could find me if you were to break the rules and keep me there. I wouldn't do that. I can't believe you think I'd take you away and keep you from the other two. Darling, don't you have any faith in me? She looks at me with such desperation in her eyes. What I said really hurt her, and I'm starting to feel bad.
Believe her, Morgan. I told you that it's much more uncommon for monster girls to be malicious. I know she's scaring you a lot. I saw the way she was to a previous guy she marked, and he was terrified of her too. Like I said, that's just how Krakens are.
I'm sorry, Reina. It's just that where I come from, we're taught to stay away from people who act as obsessively as you do. Humans who are extremely possessive are dangerous, and they often end up being killers or hurting the ones they love. I'll never hurt you, Morgan. You have my word that I will never try to do anything that will make you feel pain. I'd say that I'll try to stop being possessive, but I can't. I'm a Kraken. Being possessive is ingrained deep within me. I intend on winning you over fair and square, though. I won't use any dirty tricks against Beatrice or Iris. Please believe me. I do. I shouldn't have doubted you. I'm so sorry. I panicked when I heard you wanted to take me somewhere nobody goes to, and my brain went to the worst case scenarios. Forgive me? Of course I do, sweetie. I can never be so upset that I wouldn't forgive you. She's so nice. I regret having made her worry.
Good on you for giving her a chance. Reina, give it everything you've got.
I will. So you know him? I met him a couple of years ago when I found an unmarked human and bit him. Xander welcomed him into the village like he did for you. Xander wasn't exaggerating when he said the human was terrified of me. When it was time for our date, he ran to the other monster girl who bit him and hid behind her. I tried to convince him to give me a chance, but he refused and clung to the monster girl. Seeing that broke my heart, so I gave up on him. What about the other 3 guys you bit? It was practically the same thing for another of them. The other 2 at least let me take them on a date, but they were distant and not really giving me a chance. I was afraid that you would change your mind about our date. She's gotten her heart broken several times. We've had different circumstances, but I can relate to that feeling. Well, I'm not changing my mind. I intend on giving you as much as a shot as I gave Beatrice and am going to give to Iris. After all, this is important for me too. I want to know who I can see myself best with. Thank you. We better get a move on to the spot for our date. It isn't too far, but I can't move very fast on land. Okay, lead the way. It takes us a little while since Reina can only move at about half the speed I can walk, but we make it to where she wanted to take me. It's a peaceful looking place with a small river. Phew, it's exhausting moving around on land for so long. My arms are killing me. Arms? I didn't see you do anything with your arms. Huh? Then how else did I walk here? Is she joking around? She looks completely serious. Use your tentacles, Reina. Are you feeling okay? I get it now. You don't know very much about squids, do you? What? I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know a bit. They've got 10 tentacles, live in the water. Some can be tiny, some can be enormous, and they have a beak. Not bad, dear. You're correct about one thing, though. We do not have 10 tentacles. Well, I know monster girl squids don't, but I was talking about other squids. They don't either. What? They don't? See these long appendages with the pink ends? Only these are tentacles. The rest are arms. The same applies to regular squids. We use tentacles to seize our prey. Squids directly devour their prey while we Krakens take our food to dry land to cook it. We're too humanized to eat our food raw. Arms. Then that means that with your humanoid arms, you have 8 arms and 2 tentacles for a total of 10. I didn't know your humanoid arms counted too. That's right. It makes me so happy to see you learn more about me. I've been thinking of her incorrectly all this time. That's a little embarrassing. So, what do you think of this place, sweetie? Do you like it? It's a nice place. The sound of the water flowing is very relaxing. Isn't it? I come here often via the river to take naps when I'm feeling tired. I feel so at peace here. I can see why you come here often. And here I thought she'd taken me to some dark area where no sunlight could permeate the trees. I was wrong for thinking that. It's nearly lunchtime. Are you hungry, dear? Yeah, I'm getting a bit hungry. Will fish do? I left a pan and some ingredients here to cook with. All I need to do is catch a fish or two, which will be no problem with my tentacles. Sure, I'll get started on the fire. I gather all the dry pieces of wood I could find nearby. Most of it happens to be small branches, but there are a few larger chunks. I make a pit and place all the wood in it. Taking out a lighter I brought from the house, I light up the wood. The flames slowly grow in size. Good thing I didn't have to rub two sticks together. I'd never be able to start a fire that way. Looking at the river, I see Reina in deep concentration, and one of her tentacles is a small fish. Suddenly, I hear what sounds like a whip. She catches another fish in her other tentacle, which I can barely see happen. I find that these fish are the best tasting ones here. It took me a little while to find two of them. Sorry for the wait. No, don't worry about it. It was amazing to see you catch the fish. Your tentacles sure are something. It wasn't that special unless... Did it turn you on? Huh? Seeing the strength that I possess in my tentacles, do powerful women make you excited? Oh my goodness, I was just giving her a compliment. Why does she have to make it weird? So, let's get started on making lunch. What can I do to help? Oh no, I'm not letting you avoid the question that easily. Please answer the question, Morgan. What do you think is a strong woman in a relationship? I guess I have no choice but to answer. I find strong women appealing. I'd prefer she wasn't stronger than me. I don't care how strong she is. Well, you're strong so you can handle yourself. I find strong women appealing. You are definitely going to take advantage of this knowledge, but you were right. Strong women do turn me on. I love the thought of a woman who's not only tough enough to protect herself, but can protect someone in trouble if necessary. I knew it! This is wonderful news for me. Krakens are one of the strongest monster girls there are. We are much stronger than all rounds. Not even the muscles and tails of Lamias are matched with the combined strength of our arms and tentacles. I kind of figured that when you were restraining me. Do you want to be restrained again? What? Crazy Eyes, Reina is back. Shh, let me make you feel good. Reina approaches me slowly. I can tell that she's going to try something, so I turn around to get some distance between us. I'm unfortunately not fast enough to escape the reach of her long tentacles, which wrap around my arms. She pulls me in and restrains my legs too. What are you doing, Reina? This isn't funny. Let me go. She brings her lips to my ears and whispers seductively. Do you really want me to let you go? Of course I do. I don't believe you. Being overpowered by someone with no intention of hurting you and only wishing for your pleasure can be very exciting, Morgan. I'm not into that. Liar. Your breathing is getting quicker and your face is bright red. It's time we move on to the next step. The next step? Oh no. Yeah, CG! Awesome. Reina's humanoid arms wrap around my neck from behind me. The two of her squid arms slide under my shirt and caress my chest. As if that isn't enough, she's also nibbling on my ear too. The sensation from all her touching is overwhelming me. Enjoying yourself, sweetie? Stop. I don't think even you believe what's coming out of your mouth right now. She's right. I don't think I do. If you absolutely want me to stop, then say it right now, and I really will. All these pleasurable feelings will go away. You don't want that, do you? No. I didn't think so. Just relax, Morgan, and let me give you a good, long, sticky massage. Okay. I let her do what she wants to do to me. It feels so good. She's careful not to touch certain areas, but she touches just about everywhere else. If it weren't for the fact that her arms and tentacles are very slimy right now, I'd get marks from her suckers latching onto my skin. Reina. Suddenly, all her movements stop. Huh? What's wrong? I think we should stop. What? Why? You're getting too into this. I don't want to leave you feeling frustrated at the end of the day. I guess you're right. Sorry, I just wanted you to feel nice. I did. Really nice. Thank you for that massage. You're welcome. Now it's late. After that, we had lunch and spent the rest of the day talking to each other. I learned many things about her, such as that she's an only child whose parents died when she was 16. Dang. She can't actually breathe underwater, but she can hold her breath for about 20 minutes. Anything else I should know about you? I've told you all the important things about me.
I'm lonely. Like I told you, I have no siblings and I haven't had anyone I could call a friend in years. My childhood friends grew up, found their own human, and got on with their lives. I'm already 28 years old and still single. As I get older, the chances a human will want to be mine will decrease. As if it has much to decrease from.
Reina, you're not that old.
For us, 28 is very old. Once we hit 30, we lose all our ability to mark.
You do? It's news to me. I know you lost it when you bond with a human and temporarily if you bite them, but I didn't know about this.
Xander must have forgotten about it. He told you a lot, so it's understandable that he'd miss things.
Reina?
Even though we had a really good date together, you're not going to pick me, are you? Beatrice doesn't even consider me competition. Do I even have the tiniest chance?
Her expression pains my heart. Underneath the flirtatious woman is someone who is insecure and wants to be loved. More than a tiny chance. After today, I think better of you.
Then choose me. Please, I'm begging you. I'm so sick of being alone. I'll be a good wife to you, sweetie. I'll treat you with all the love and care that I can. I'll cook for you just as I said I could. And I'll give you more massages too. Please choose me.
Oh no, I feel bad for Reina. Reina! She starts crying uncontrollably. At a loss at what to do, I simply put my arms around her and pat her on the back. She hugs back and cries onto my shoulder. Dang, poor Reina.
I'm pathetic, aren't I? Crying and begging you to pick me. I don't have any dignity at all. Forget what I said. I don't want to pressure you into choosing me. I couldn't live with myself if I found out that you really wanted to be with someone else, but chose me out of pity.
I'm at a loss for what to say. How do I comfort her, but not get her hopes up at the same time?
It's okay. You're a nice person, Morgan. You've given me a shot, unlike the others. Even if you don't pick me, I'll always remember your kindness.
Kindness? I didn't trust you when you said you were taking me deep into the forest. I thought you were horribly creepy and I've yelled at you. How can you call that kindness? You deserve better than me, Reina.
If you can say that, then that proves that you are kind. I'm so glad I met you, darling.
She closed her eyes and leans in towards me. I fill in the gap between us, locking our lips together. Oh yeah, boy!
That was nice. You were warm.
So are you. It's a good way to end off our date.
Sigh, I suppose that's true. It's getting pretty late after all. Let's go back to the village.
That was emotionally taxing. Turns out that Reina can also see rather well in the dark. She probably needs it for deep sea hunting.
I guess this is it.
I'll seriously consider you, Reina. And if I pick someone else, please don't give up. I believe there has to be someone for you.
Thank you. I won't give up until I make a human mine. Hehe. I hope I'll bag you, but if not, then I'm definitely getting one within the next 2 years.
There she goes, being creepy by saying she hopes to bag me, but I don't really mind at this time. Good night, Reina.
Good night, sweetie. Dream of me when you sleep.
Just like the day with Beatrice, this day wasn't perfect, but it was still great, and a lot better than any I had on Earth. Choosing between them is going to be difficult. I wonder how my day with Iris will go tomorrow. Xander appears again. Oh, yes. Probably to check on me like you did last night.
Morgan! Things okay with Reina?
Yeah, thanks for pushing me to trust her. I had a good time getting to know her.
No problem. Glad to have been some help.
It isn't going to be as easy as I thought to pick a monster girl. I was so sure I'd be picking Beatrice yesterday. Now I'm not sure.
They each have their own charms, don't they?
They sure do. You were lucky that your only choice was to choose your wife or not.
Tell that to my 10-year-old self. I didn't feel lucky at all with the giant spider looming over me.
Why'd you choose her then? Did she win you over in just 5 days? I find that hard to believe, since you said you were afraid of spiders.
It took me months to completely get over my fear of her. I chose her because... Sorry, you'll see later on. It isn't for me to tell you.
Huh? Before I could question him about what he meant, the spider lady we were talking about approaches us. It's the first time I've seen her in person. She's tall, very tall. I can see why a small child would be afraid of her.
At first glance, she looked quite terrifying, but if you look at her face carefully, you can see kindness and compassion. So this is the boy you told me about. Sorry about last night. I shouldn't have said that to my daughter.
It's alright. It was pretty funny.
Not for me.
Xander gave me a huge lecture after we, It was amusing in a way for him to be the one lecturing me when I had to give him lectures when he misbehaved as a child. He wasn't bad, only a little mischievous.
Forgive me for prying, but don't you find it weird to marry someone you partially raised?
It isn't considered strange in this dimension. It sounds odd to most guys that come here, but it's normal here.
Besides, I don't consider him a child any longer. He is still mine, and I'll protect and care for him to the best of my abilities. But he is 100% man now. I'm more than aware of that fact. Speaking of being a man...
Again? But we just... 4 hours ago.
I know, but I really need you. She flirtatiously plays with her fingers on Xander's chest. He's getting increasingly flustered.
See you later, Morgan.
Can I tie you up with my threads this time? We haven't done that in a while.
Sure.
Like Raknera from Monster Musume. Too much information. One more date, then I'm spending a day with all of them before I have to make my choice. This is so stressful. I have to think really carefully about this. Really careful. I wonder what Iris will be like on our date. She was rather shy when we first met, and was nervous around the other 2 monster girls when she was here.
Yeah.
Better get some sleep. Hopefully she doesn't sneak in like Reina did. I still don't know how she got in, but no sense in worrying about that now. Alright. The next day, 3 days after being bitten. Okay, well that's all the time I have for this one, but thank you so much for watching everyone. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and comment down below. And please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as that would be epically appreciated of you. I'm sorry if my voice sounded a bit weird, my throat is a bit sore, so sorry for that. But, it should get better soon. So thank you so much for watching everyone, and as always, my name is CherryBoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!